How you doing? My name is Trenius Henderson, and you're tuning into the famous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. So listen, I got something very, very special for you. If you have tuned in to watch this video, you about to learn something that's gonna help advance your journey. It's gonna make you better so that you can make other people's lives better and the world a better place. And most of all, it's gonna make you really wise and intelligent, okay? I'm about to, listen close, I'm about to reveal to you a hidden Bible prayer technique that proves meditation unlocks prosperity and success, okay? And we're gonna talk about this using the secret law of attraction, okay? I came across something in the Bible, a couple days ago, and I said, you know what? I gotta tell people this. I gotta tell you this, okay? But listen, it's some stuff in the Bible concerning meditation that will help you unlock your prosperity and help you become successful, okay? But I don't know if you know me. My name is Trenius Henderson. I'm a life coach. Folks, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. But anyway, I wasn't always a life coach, I grew up, raised in the Baptist church. It was a lot of shouting going on, and it was a lot of praising the Lord, and everything was all good, But it's like I was taking in all this knowledge, but it felt like to me every time I would go to church, I would fear for my life because I would hear all this stuff and then I would have to go back into my everyday reality and have to live it out. So it kind of felt like I was walking on eggshells like every day. I mean, can you relate? I mean, do you feel like that from time to time, or did you feel like that? Okay, but before I tell you this secret to unlock prosperity and success using meditation, let me ask you this by a show of hands, okay? From a show of hands, how many of you were raised up in a Baptist church or as a Christian? Press thumbs up, okay? Just press thumbs up on this video, really simple, okay? How many of you were raised on any other doctrine or religion other than Christian, okay? Like Muslim, yeah, like Buddhism, press thumbs down, click thumbs down, okay? So if you were raised on Christian, press thumbs up. And if you were raised on anything other than Christian doctrine, press thumbs down, okay? So anyway, yeah, so I like feared for my life because I felt like if I do one little thing wrong, I felt like I was gonna be punished, like God or the universe was gonna punish me. But it wasn't until I came across this thing called the secret law of attraction. That's when everything began to just be so clear and I could understand everything that I had learned as a child much more better now. Okay, this is when I began to hear words like manifestation. Like, wow, manifestation. I remember that word back when I was reading the scriptures and stuff in the Bible. I remember that word, but nobody talked about it. I remember that word healing. Oh man, yeah, healing. Yeah, I remember that word. I remember the word divine I remember the word divine. Yeah, divine. So it's like as I started to learn more about the secret law of attraction, everything began to make sense. And then I went and put back all the stuff that I learned through the secret law of attraction with what I learned. And then everything really made sense. Like I really understood that the Bible was basically a book that explains how to use your mind. A book that explains how to raise your vibration, raise your consciousness, And at the time, I was taking it literally. How many of you out there were taking everything literally once upon a time? You were so serious. You had to be so perfect, right? Yeah. So at the time, you were taking everything literally. But in all actuality, in the Bible, everything is basically just symbolic. It's like parables, dark saying, kind of like codes and riddles, okay? And it's not much more of a literal thing. It's much more of a spiritual thing. See, you have to go through the journey, in order to have your spiritual eyes open to where you can look back at something that was foreshadowing into the future to realize, wow, this is a revelation. You've learned something new, okay? So I'm gonna tell you more about this meditation practice that I learned. Okay, now the thing you gotta keep in mind is this, folks. Okay, meditation is powerful. Okay, meditation is super powerful. There's just something about when you close your eyes and you just think within your mind, you begin to see images that you cannot see while you have your eyes open. It's something about when you go to sleep and you close your eyes. It's like when you close your eyes and go on the inside, it's like you're connecting to the divine. Okay, it's like your soul is connecting to an inner power that governs your whole reality, you know. And so meditation is very, very powerful. I started practicing meditation when I started to learn about the law of attraction. I meditate all day long. And what meditation is it's basically you just pondering on something, you dwelling on something that you want to happen, or you dwelling on something that you want to manifest all throughout the day. Okay, how many of you out there meditate right before you go to sleep? Comment below and say, I meditate before I go to sleep. Okay, even I also meditate before I go to sleep at night. This is the best time to meditate on something right before you go to sleep, because once again, soon as you go to bed, you're in dream state of consciousness, in a delta state. That's another form of meditation, okay? Your mind consciously is shut off, okay? But internally, in your subconscious mind, you're actually still awoke, okay? And also, keep in mind, listen, this is how you unlock prosperity and success. It's when you meditate on something all day long, okay? Especially if it's something that could benefit you, especially if it's something that can make your life greater, so that you can make other people's lives great and the world a better place, you know? Meditating on something, it brings you answers, okay? When you meditate on something that you want to attract into your life, you don't even have to know how you can do it. If you continuously meditate on it all the time, your intuitive mind will always give you answers on how to complete a task, you know, on how to become a business mogul, you know, on how to become a top singer. If you meditate on being a top singer all the time, if you meditate on it day and night, the higher self, God, the power of the universe that is already within you will help you actually achieve your goal, okay? Now, I'm gonna read off some real Bible scriptures that come from the Bible that prove that meditation unlocks prosperity and success, okay? Where my notes at? I know my notes are around here somewhere. Okay, so in Genesis 24:63, it says, he went out to the field one evening to meditate, and as he looked up, he saw camels approaching. Okay, so whoever this was, I don't know who this was particularly, but this person went out into the field to meditate. And it says when he looked up, which I'm assuming is when he looked into his inner self, he began to see camels approaching. Now, this Bible scripture just proves that when you go inside, when you close your eyes, when you meditate on something, when you just go out and just lay in the field and just be grateful to be living, you know, you're just there, you're just in the present moment, and you're just thinking of all the goodness that there is to be grateful for. In your imagination, you could see something so bizarre that it makes you do backflips. You know what I mean? This person seen camels approaching. Now, who knows what that could have meant for him? Okay, but if you want to meditate on something particularly, if you go somewhere in a quiet place where there's no distractions, where there's nobody, you know, talking or anything like that, ain't no telling what you will see. Ain't no telling what kind of answers you will get from the universe to help aid you or to help bring that thing to pass that you're meditating on. Okay, that was Genesis chapter 24, verses 63. Now I'm gonna read another one to you. This is coming from Joshua chapter 1, verses 8. Okay, it says, keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Okay, keep these laws on your lips. What that means is the universal laws, which are always working for us at all times. The universe is always trying to give us what we need at all times. Only thing we have to do is meditate on that thing that is good and noble, that thing that will bring us happiness, you know, the thing that will bring us prosperity. All we have to do is meditate on it all the time. Talk about it. Speak it into existence. Keep it on your lips. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Meditate on it right before you go to sleep. Meditate on it when you wake up in the morning. And do everything within it, folks. And it will bring you prosperity and success. The thing that you meditating on, it will bring you prosperity and success. Okay, folks, these are hidden Bible prayers that proves meditation works. Now, they didn't talk about this type of stuff when I was going to church. And this is why it didn't click with me. You know what I mean? It was all this regular stuff being taught, but I never really could remember anybody talking about the meditation part, the manifestation part, the healing part, the divine power part. You know, and so this stuff is actually true. Okay, it's really true. So I'm gonna go on to two more. I got two more for you. Psalms chapter 143 verse 5 says, I remember the days of long ago. I meditate on all your works and consider what your hands have done. I'm gonna read that one more time. It says, I remember the days of long ago. I meditate on all your works and consider what your hands have done. Okay. In this scripture, this person is just simply talking about he can remember or she can remember long ago how a situation maybe was turned around. You know, half of the time you're not going to know how to get out of your situation. Okay. Half of the time you might be dealing with something that you don't know what the end result is going to be. But isn't it funny how somehow you always got over it and you wound up here? You know, remember that bill was due and you thought that this was going to happen, but it actually turned out to be something good and you wound up here? Remember the other day you was like depressed, you was sad, everything was going wrong, people were making you upset. Now you're happy again and you ended up here? Meditate on the works of the universe. Meditate on the hands of God and all the things that have already been done. Meditate on it. If you continuously meditate on all the good things that have already happened to you, you hold the key to the future. Okay? There will be nothing in the future that could stop you from what is destined for you. Okay? Folks, this proves that meditation unlocks prosperity and success. Okay? I'm gonna read, I got one more for you. Listen to this. It says, oh, how I love your law. Once again, it's that universal law, universal truths. Oh, how I love your law. I meditate on it all day long. Your commands are always with me and make me wiser than my enemies. I have more insight than all my teachers, for I meditate on your statuses. Folks, it's in plain sight, okay? What this scripture says is that, once again, when you meditate on something, you get insights from it. The universe speaks to you through your intuition and tell you things that not even your teachers can tell you. A lot of people say, Trenius, how you get on here and keep making these videos? Because I meditate day and night on the law. And I know that the law has proven itself to be right even in the past. Like Psalms 143, I'm sorry. You know, I meditate on it all the time. And then the intuition, the lightning strikes of intuition will light your mind up. And you will be so smart and you will be so wise, okay? If you keep in mind that the universe is always working for you. The universe is always working with you, never against you. If you're going through anything right now, all you have to do is meditate on it being solved. The thing that you're dealing with right now is solved. It no longer is a problem and you don't have to focus on it anymore. Meditate on the thing that is good. Meditate on visualizing yourself of getting a good report. Meditate on yourself being healed of cancer. Meditate on how big your bank account has become. Don't you see those digits in there? Meditate on these good, noble things day and night. And the universe will bring these things to pass for you. Okay? I can guarantee you it never goes wrong. Okay? So if you are a believer in the spiritual laws and the forces of the universe, okay? If you're a believer only, comment below in the comment section and say, I, Trenius, will meditate day and night. But don't put my name. I know some of y'all put my name on the last one. Don't put my name. Say your name. Say you will meditate day and night. Okay? When you meditate day and night, you're basically creating your future. Meditate on what you want the future to be. The past doesn't matter anymore. That's history. There's nothing we could do about it. From this point going forward, we're drawing a thin line between now and the past. It's no longer. Now you're whole, now you're healthy, now you're great, now you're abundant. Now you have more than enough and more that you could ever ask for when you meditate on the laws. Okay, so this proves that meditation works to bring you prosperity and success. I will meditate day and night on everything that is coming to me of a good report. Everything that is coming to me that will make me feel better, that is for me, that is rightfully for me, I will meditate on only the good things and I will ignore all of the negative things. Okay? Do not fuel the power of ignorance. Do not fuel the power of ignorance, which is negativity. Take your focus off of it and focus your mind on what you want for yourself in the future. Okay? So with that being said, listen, I have something that I want to suggest to you, okay? If you want a really powerful book, I have a really powerful book that I've been reading. I don't have it here with me right now. But if you will go to the description section of this video, okay, this book is by an author. His name is Joseph Murphy. Some of you already have it. Speak up, let your voice be heard if you already have it, okay? It's called The Miracle Power of Your Mind, okay? The Miracle Power of Your Mind. Click that link in the description section. I highly suggest that book if you want a powerful book, okay, that's connected to where it could decode scripture the way I have decoded scriptures here in this video. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Tell me what you think about church or religion or, you know, how you were brought up. Tell me how you were brought up. Leave a comment below and let everybody know how you were brought up and how you renew your mind and was awakened to the truth. Let us know. Leave a paragraph or a story below. I want to read it. Okay, I want to be nosy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Trenius Henderson. Make sure you subscribe to my channel up here. I click on my face icon. That's me. Click my face icon. And listen, make sure you hit the bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload new videos every single day, baby. Okay, in the meantime, look, check out one of these other two videos right here. Both of them are good. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.